Hi everybody, this is Julie. My name is Julie and I'm here with Berkshire Yoga Dance Fitness, and I am ready to guide your mind and your body into peaceful flow yoga. This class helps me to slow down, and I invite you to slow down and get a comfortable spot someplace, whether it's indoors or outdoors. I decided to stream live indoors today because the weather has been so iffy with the rain, so I better safe than sorry. So hi, I see some people that are joining, that are watching. So once you get settled, give me a little comment that you're practicing today. That'd be great to see who's with me. It's kind of unknown a lot of times on these live streams. So today we are doing this live stream, but starting next week, I will be at Brattle Farm at 600 William Street in Pittsfield. So, and this is a live in-person class. And if you are interested in joining that class, then you can check out the Berkshire Yoga Dance Fitness website. And those classes are going to be limited to 9 people. And you need to do some, hi Barb, you need to do some pre-registration on the site before showing up to Brattle Farm. So it's a beautiful farm with lots of farm animals, beautiful setting, pasture, and there is there's plenty of shade. There's going to be a lot of shade, beautiful trees around. So you can see all the details about the outdoor classes on the Berkshire Yoga Dance Fitness website. All right, so definitely check that out. I look forward to seeing you guys there. And just before we head to our mats, I just want to invite you to open up to the feeling and the energy of grounding. I know from myself, being with my 2 children 8 days a week, they're wonderful. I love them so much, but I have moments where I am very ungrounded and my energy rises up into my head and I get all into my head and I lose my sense of presence. So that's why we show up to the mat. And that's why we practice slowing down, sinking in and grounding ourselves in our bodies and in this space. Because then when we are out in the world and we are with our children or our spouses or our friends or our co-workers, we're able to stay connected, grounded, and present. So I want to invite that sense of slowing down and groundedness in our practice today. It will be a gentle to moderate flow. All levels are welcome. And I think without further ado, I'm going to get started. So let's get into a comfortable seat. We are going to start seated. I'm just going to make sure that the camera's good. All right. So get into a comfortable position. And that position might look different than my position. You can get into any seated position where you feel a sense of connection, of calming, and of coming home. Coming home into your body. Feel free to close your eyes if you're ready to do that. If you're not ready to close your eyes, that's okay too. That is perfect. So, in whatever seated position you are in, see if you can allow your tailbone and your sitting bones to really surrender and really make connection to the surface beneath. Allowing your legs and your feet to unclench, to release any sort of holding, any sort of resistance to gravity. Let's just give in and surrender to gravity, bringing us back, bringing us back, bringing us back. And then from that connection and that groundedness in the lower body, gently with your palms either down or up on your lap, gently lift the rib cage up and away from the pelvis. So your rib cage is floating. And then allow your belly to soften. So you have that length in the lower spine. You have that length in the abdomen. And then your belly is soft. Buddha belly. No resistance, just ease and just flow. And then of course, letting the heart blossom open. So to assist the heart to open up and not be caged in, let's shrug the shoulders forward. Let's breathe in through the nose, bring them up to the ears, and then as you exhale through the mouth, lower the shoulders down. Breathing in, rolling up. Exhale, melting, melting, melting back. Do that 2 more times in your own sweet time. Breathing in and breathing out. Already coming into contact, joining that energy of tranquility, that energy of slowing down and being here. Such a beautiful energy. Letting the tops of the shoulders melt away from the ears. And then tune into that heart center again that we just kind of unleashed and broke free in the center of the chest. Let your heart center just open up and glisten up towards the sky gently. Your collarbones are spreading across the chest with ease, without force. The sides of your neck are long. Your ears are over the shoulders, and your head and face are light. Ease in your expression. Notice if you can part the teeth gently to relax the jaw. Let the tongue expand in the mouth. Let the lips and the gums surrender and be soft. Letting that third eye point between the eyebrows just soften and spread across the forehead. Beautiful, beautiful. I sense the peace and I sense that energy of slowing down. Let yourself soak in it. And then let yourself lean back into it. So feel your torso, your spine, just gently leaning towards the back of your space. Even if it's just like a millimeter. That energy of just like, okay. I can settle in. I can be here. I don't have to plunge forward into the next thing. Thankfully, I am here, safe, nourished with my breath. All of my systems within my body are functioning smoothly and happily. And then from this place, just allow the breath to grow deeper. Allow the breath to slowly increase length on the inhale, as well as lengthen the exhale. Feeling the stream of breath coming in slowly, expanding with ease. And on the exhale, slowly releasing. You might even encourage that last bit of stuck air or stuck energy energy in your body to be released on the exhale by gently drawing the belly button back towards the spine. It's like that magic little push of exhale. A few more rounds, just feeling the stream come in and feeling the stream go out of breath. And as you breathe easily and effortlessly, I will share a reading from Thich Nhat Hanh. So allow the breath to flow, allow the mind to be open to these words. This is called taking our time. To meditate is not to run away from life, but to take the time to look deeply into ourselves or into a situation to see what is truly going on. Meditation is an opportunity to take care of our body and our mind. This is very important. We allow ourselves the time to calm our thinking, to sit, to walk, to breathe, to not do anything. Just going back to ourselves and to what is around us. We allow ourselves time to release the tension in our body and in our mind. Then, when we are peaceful and calm, we can take time to look deeply into ourselves and into the situation we are in. When our mind and body are calm, we can see the situation with more clarity. Our view is not obscured or distorted. So with clarity, with freedom, with calm, with serene energy, we can be with ourselves. So when you're ready for another inhale, let's simply inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. So still breathing deeply, smoothly and fluidly. And then exhale, reach the arms down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Fill the body just like a glass of clear water, filling up with water and then emptying out with water. Exhaling, empty out. One more time, get that clarity coming in. And that cleansing, that clarity going out. This time, inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, twist over to one side, place one hand on an opposite knee. So you're in a nice long spinal position, yet a gentle twist is occurring from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown. Soften those shoulders. Take a deep, full, delicious breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, rising up, unwinding the spine, coming through center. Stay present. Notice the subtle shifts that happen. Exhale, other side. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, cleansing, releasing. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, rising up. Interlace your hands, press your palms up towards the sky, and then do a nice little gentle stretch of the side body. Inhale up, exhale, stretch. One more more time to each direction. Enjoy this luxurious stretch. Inhaling, drinking the breath in. Exhaling, making room for clarity, for new energy. Exhale, release your arms down. If you're seated on a cushion or pillow, just go ahead and get rid of that off to the side. And then from here, straighten out your legs in front of you. Give them a nice little shake, just a bounce. Knees bouncing up and down, getting some blood flow in the legs and in the feet. And then windshield wipe your feet, your toes, side to side. I don't know if you can see mine. Breathing in and breathing out. Doesn't matter if you can see mine. You're going to listen to my voice and really feel your body, right? Really come into that grounding, that connection, that presence in your own skin. Good. From here, let's go ahead into tabletop position. Taking your time and being mindful during the transitions, right? So even how we place our hands, how we place our legs is part of the practice. There's no rush. We're slowing down. Let's inhale and enjoy this very familiar cow tilt. Opening up the heart, letting the belly sink and letting the tailbone tilt up. And then as you exhale, tuck the tail under, rounding the spine, chin coming to chest, feeling that cat tilt. And let's glide and move with a silky breath, just moving at the speed of a slow, mindful breath. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable in your space right now with this movement. And I invite you to go inward and feel this movement as though it were the first time that you were doing this. Gently drawing the mind into that essence of beginner's mind. Of, wow, this is such a beautiful thing to be able to do, to move the body, to breathe life into the body, to feel the energy circulating. And then come back into a neutral spine, tabletop position, long spine here. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your right shoulder and your right hip towards each other. So you open up the left side of your spine and rib cage. And then inhale, coast through center. And then exhale, other side. Inhale, breathing your way through center. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale and exhale. From here, inhale, long spine, tuck the toes under. Exhale and just bring your hips back, bring your glutes back towards your heels. And right, just for the next few breaths, rock a little side to side to stretch your feet and your toes and the webbing between your toes. This might feel really good. It might feel a little tight. So just, easy does it. I know for me, I have been doing a lot of running and, different cardio exercises, strong nation classes in my sneakers a lot. So this feels so divine in my feet. I'm breathing some new space into the feet. So I invite you to do the same. And then coming on up into that table, you can relax the tops of your feet. back down, inhale. And as you exhale, lower the hips back, coming into an extended child's pose. Release any and all effort in the arms. Completely release your arms and your hands. And take a big, beautiful breath in. And a big, beautiful breath out. Feel free to exhale through the mouth. I need to do one more of those. Ready? Breathing in. Good. And from here, release the arms, or actually stretch the arms way out in front of you. Inhale, rise up, glide into a table. And then as you exhale, lower the hips. Come into like a, really lazy upward facing dog. Open the heart gently. Inhale, pass through table. Exhale, extended child. Let your breath flow. Let your body just glide. Inhaling. And exhaling. Soften the tops of your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. How's your breath? Inhale. And exhale. Maybe lifting your face towards the sky. Exhale one more time in your directions here. Breathing in and then breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Feels so good. So come on up into a tabletop position again. Aligning ourselves mindfully for downward facing dog, tuck toes under. Find your base in your hands, okay? And we're gonna inhale, find the cow tilt. Open up the front body. And then exhale, lift the knees. Press back, press back, press back. And you can pedal your feet. Let's just pedal the feet. Bending and straightening, breathing life into the body. And then let both heels sink. It's okay if they don't reach the mat, but here we're just dropping in. We're dropping into downward dog. We're really allowing some blood flow in the back body. Good, breathing deep. Now, when you're ready, inhale, float the body into plank. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Tuck tail under slightly. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, drink the breath in. And yes, this is slow motion. Peaceful flow yoga, allowing us to absorb the strength, feeling our strength, feeling the moment, feeling our breath without any rush. And then from here, walk your hands and your feet towards the middle of the mat. Coming into a delightful forward bend. You can let your knees be soft. Your belly is draping over your thighs. Your head is completely heavy, just like a bowling ball. Just kind of hanging down towards the floor. And then you can grab a hold of your opposite elbows and give yourself a nice little swing and sway side to side. Breathing deep, breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing out. And then coming back into stillness. Releasing your arms back down and nodding your head yes. Releasing any sort of tension in the jaw and in the face. And
Not shaking your head, no. So releasing the tension in the neck here. Good. Coming back into stillness with the head, we're going to inhale, slide halfway up, lengthening. Exhale, gracefully coming back down. Let's use the breath. So your fingertips can stay on the mat or they can come up halfway up the leg. So up to you. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time reverse swan dive up. Press into the feet. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, draw the palms down. Let's do a few more of those sun breaths. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Palms touch, and we exhale, draw the palms down. If you'd like, you can close your eyes and really imagine a sense and really invite a sense of groundedness through the body, through the legs, through the soles of the feet, into the core of the earth. So we're drawing the energy down from the sky, from the stars, the planets, the sun, the universe. And we're grounding all that goodness, all that greatness into our bodies. And drawing ourselves down into the earth. Here we are. I am here. I am here. Breathing in and breathing out. Whenever you pass through again, just let your palms rest at your heart center. Remember that heart center blossoming upward, releasing the shoulders back. Head is light as though it were floating on top of your spine. And I'm just going to offer a chant, an Om right now. And wherever you are, feel free to chant it or hum it, whatever. And we're just going to tune into that universal energy. Breathing in. To the top of our mat, still hands in prayer. And we're going to go ahead and do a nice, fun, peaceful flow. Okay, so we're finding our groundedness in our mountain, carrying that with us. We're going to bend the knees, so come into chair pose, but kind of an abbreviated chair pose. We're not going to stay here too long. And we're going to shift all of our weight to our left leg. And then we're going to kick the right leg out. Right leg extends. Or you can keep it bent slightly. And you can straighten that bottom leg, or you can keep it bent slightly. So up to you. Warrior 3 here. We're taking a deep breath and you're gazing at a point in front of you. And as you exhale, bend your front leg and draw your back leg down. So that back leg is long and strong, and your back toes are slightly turned in, and the back foot is firmly planted on the mat. So from here, we're going to inhale, draw the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, let your hips sink and let the tops of your shoulders melt away from your ears. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Feeling the grounding power of warrior, yet feel the length and the uplifting feeling happening in the heart and in the face. From here, we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to hinge forward. And we're going to inhale, we're going to rise up. And then we're going to exhale, hinge forward. Feel your strength. Feel the lightness in your heart. Good, stay here, breathe. Feel free to interlace your hands behind you and bring your palms together in Yoga Mudra arms. Feel free to stay here, or maybe you want to hinge forward. So kind of draw that shoulder on the inside of that bent knee, coming into humble warrior. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're firmly planted in our feet. Legs are engaged. Our eyes are gazing at one point to allow that one-pointed concentration, that focus. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, release down into a runner's lunge. Lift the back heel. Great. Inhale, bend the back knee. Breathe. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, raise it up. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, this time inhale, lower that back knee down. You can keep the back toes curled under for some extra support on that knee. Inhale, rise up, pose of devotion. Interlace your hands and press your index fingers up towards the sky. Long arms, yet soft shoulders, releasing the shoulders back towards the rib cage, opening up the heart, stretching the front of the body on the right side. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Right hand is underneath right shoulder. Lift that back knee and then twist the spine over to the left as you raise that left arm, twisting lunge. Now, pretend that your legs are like scissor blades and they're coming towards each other at that connection of the hip. So draw your left hip back, right hip forward slightly. Breathe life into your spine. Feel your power from the ground up. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to lower that left arm down. Inhale. And as we exhale, step back with your left foot. Come into plank. Here we are in plank again. Big breath in. As you breathe out, lower your knees. Release the body in extended child's pose. Release the center of the forehead down onto a surface. Take some nice, big, luxurious breaths. And make sure that you can really press into the center of the forehead. Science has shown that when we provide pressure to that part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, it helps our parasympathetic nervous system to be activated, which allows for calm, responsive relaxation. So take another deep, full breath in. What do you need to let go of? What is not serving you mentally, physically, emotionally? Let it out with the exhale. Ready? And then we're going to inhale. We're going to rise up into table. And then we're going to exhale, hinge forward, come all the way onto our bellies. Our hands are going to be underneath our shoulders. Our elbows are going to be close into the ribs. The forehead is on the mat. Let's inhale, lift the right leg up. Press back through the right toes as though you could touch the back wall. And then lower the right leg back down. And then inhale, lift the left leg up. Press back, 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 back. And then exhale. And lower down. Both tops of feet are firmly planted. We're going to take a big breath in. As you breathe out, tuck the tail under. Lift the face. Lift the heart. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale, baby cobra up again. Or maybe you want to come up a little bit more. And then exhale, coming back down. Again, this time, last time, either baby cobra, mama cobra, or papa cobra. Breathing in. And exhale, lowering. And then inhale, come up into table. Exhale, tuck toes under, align the body. Downward facing dog, full breath in, full breath out. And the rain is coming down, so I'm really thankful that I decided to teach from indoors today. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We are going to transition. Before we go to the other side, we're going to go into pigeon. So from here, inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, bend the right knee and draw the right leg in. So you're going to lay the outside edge of the right foot, ankle, shin, and then knee. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see. Just like this. If you have never done pigeon pose. Okay, so that right heel is underneath my left hip. All right, and then the back leg is straight back from the hip. All right, so from here, we're just going to go ahead and rock side to side. Loosening up the hips. And then let your jaw loosen up. Let the teeth be slightly parted. And then find your center, meaning make sure that both hip bones are parallel to the top edge of your mat. Draw your right hip back slightly, your left hip forward. If your right hip is way off the mat, you could always place a pillow or some kind of prop, maybe a book or two underneath it. So you can really melt, you can really let your hips sink. From here, inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward. You can pillow your head with a prop or with your hands. Or maybe bring your forehead all the way back down like in child's pose. And let's breathe. Let's breathe 3 big breaths. There's no rush. And then very gradually, with slow motion movement, place your hands underneath your shoulders. And then inhale, rise up with a long spine. Good. As you exhale, bring yourself down onto your right hip. And then you're going to place your right hand underneath your shoulder. And you're going to arc your left arm overhead, so you come up onto your right knee and your right shin. Extend the left leg out and rise up and just circle that left arm around, breathing in and breathing out. Go in the other direction with the arm, breathing in and breathing out. And then from here, turn and face the top of your mat again. Tuck the toes under. Come up into downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Notice the difference between right and left. Shake your head out a little bit. And then from here, let's lift the left leg up. Left leg rises up, stretching the body. Bend the left knee And come into pigeon on the left side. So outside edge of left foot, ankle, shin, and knee. And then extending out from that right hip with the right leg. And then just rock side to side, breathing some fresh breaths into the hips, into the pelvis. Tune into the whole body. Notice any tension in the jaw or in the face. And then come back into stillness, squaring the hip bones off so they're parallel with the top of your mat. Inhale deeply. And then as we exhale, hinging forward. And coming all the way down. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Let yourself go. Let yourself melt away, loosen up any tension. Slowing down. Take one more big, delicious breath in and out. And then from here, place your hands underneath your shoulders. Coming all the way back up. And then as you exhale, bring your left hand underneath your shoulder and your left knee underneath your hip. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, and opening up that arm. And then go in the other direction. Breathe some life into that shoulder. Good, and then turning back towards the top of your mat, coming up into downward facing dog. Take a beautiful, expansive breath. Letting go, out breath. Bending your knees, looking out between both hands, and just tiptoeing up towards the top of your mat, coming into a forward bend. Big breath in, come halfway up. Big breath out, let it all go. Let's do that once more. Breathing in. Good. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, draw the palms down at heart center. One more time like that, sun breath, that grounding energy, all the greatness in the universe, grounding down through us, beneath us, above us. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And once you're ready, you can open your eyes and we're going to go over to the other side. I'm going to turn this way. And we're going to bend our knees, come into that chair pose, bending. Our heart is lifted, our spine is long. We're going to shift all of our weight over to our right leg and then kick that left leg back into warrior three. If you'd like, you can straighten that bottom leg, that standing leg, or keep it slightly bent. Breathing in, breathing out. Then bending your standing leg, coming into warrior one. So that back foot is turned in, foot is flat on the mat. We're really activating our warrior energy here, our warrior power. Inhaling, rising up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, rising up. Beautiful breath. Exhale. Good. One more time, breathing in. Soft face. Exhale. You're doing great. And then just feel yourself kind of flying in this warrior. Interlacing your hands behind you. And then pressing your palms towards each other. You can stay here, or you can hinge a little bit deeper or a lot deeper, depending on what feels good to you. In humble warrior, breathing in and breathing out. And then very slowly rising up. And then as we exhale, hinging forward, lifting the back heel, coming into that runner's lunge. Inhale, bend your back knee. Exhale and spring it up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, tune into the sensations, though even the subtlest sensation in the body. Notice that tightness. Notice where it's loose. Notice where you feel it softening. And then place that knee down. When you're ready, inhale, rising up. Interlace the hands, press the index fingers up. Exhale, softening the shoulders, opening up the heart. Full breath in, full breath out. Pose of devotion. You might want to just visualize with your eyes open what you are devoting your practice to today, whether it's people in your life besides yourself, right? We're always devoting it to ourselves, but who else, what else, where else? Breathe in and breathe out, lowering down. Left hand is going to come underneath the left shoulder, lifting that back knee. Inhale deeply, and as we exhale, twisting the spine and lifting the fingertips up and away from the earth. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, big breath in. And big breath out, lowering the hand back down. We're going to inhale, bend the back knee. And as you exhale, step the back foot to meet your front. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. And exhale, let it all go. Good. Slowly from here, bending your knees and coming into a seated position. So I hope you guys are feeling well and feeling grounded and centered. I know that I'm feeling a lot better, so thank you for practicing with me. And let's go ahead into this forward bend. So remove the flesh from your sitting bones so you can really feel that connection and that groundedness. And then, just like we did standing, activate your mountain pose, but in this seated mountain pose. Pressing down in sitting bones, lifting up and out of the waist. And then inhale, rising up with the arms. Exhale, hinging forward with a long spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, coming forward, however far or not far your body wants to go. Let your head relax, let your neck relax. Take one more delicious breath, nourishing your entire body. place your hands behind you on your mat, and either simply lifting up by blossoming your heart towards the sky, or lifting your hips up in a reverse plank. Big breath in, big breath out. Lowering your hips back down. And then from here, we're winding our practice down. You can come onto your cushion before we head down for relaxation, or you can simply sit on your mat, whatever works for you. So just coming into this seat and pausing. Let your eyes close. Let your body settle yet again into this space of connection, of stillness, of grounded awareness. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, draw your chin towards your chest. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and melting towards the floor. And then inhale, roll one ear over to one shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Keep going. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. And then go all the way around if that feels really good to you. Or keep going with the half circles. And then go in the other direction. And then very slowly lift your head up. So your head is just floating on top of your spine. Breathe in. Shoulders scrunch up to the ears, and then as you exhale, release them. Breathing in and breathing out. I think we made it. I think we made it. So we are ready for full relaxation. So you're going to come all the way down onto your back. Once you make it to your back, give yourself a good old-fashioned hug, drawing your knees into your chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then begin to circle your knees apart and together, circling them around. And then go in the other direction. Good. And then just roll your ankles around. And then just a nice little gentle twist. Draw your arms out to shoulder height. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, draw your knees over to one side. For a spinal twist, full inhalation and full exhalation. Breathing in, draw your knees up through center. And then breathe out, knees over to the other side. Big breath in. breath out. Let it all drain away, you guys. Let it all go. And then very slowly lifting the legs back up. And then just letting them slide down for relaxation. Coming into complete and utter surrender. Complete silence, complete stillness. Listening to the sounds around you. And then allowing yourself to be completely absorbed by the connection that your body has with the ground. Dropping in and letting any leftover tension, tightness, stress wash away. Let's take one mindful breath together and let it all wash away, just like that rainstorm is washing away the dirt, the dryness. Here we go. Deep breath in. Feel free to remain here as long as you have available or that you would like to. Otherwise, if you're ready to transition into the next part of your evening, you can deepen your breath, wiggle fingers and toes. And just do little tiny movements side to side with the knees. And then eventually roll all the way over onto one side and press yourself up into a seated position. Again, you might want to prop yourself on a cushion or pillow. And just allowing ourselves to come together in stillness and in silence. Feeling your spine readjusted, feeling yourself aligned, feeling yourself grounded and settled. Taking the time to slow down. Seeing yourself and practicing that slowing and that groundedness for when we're off our mats, when we're in our lives, in situations. So I invite you to take this energy of grounding and of presence with you into your evening. Bringing the palms together in front of your heart. Take a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let's tune in together and seal this grounding energy within ourselves and in our community with the sound of Om. Taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bow to your heart, bow to the light within you. And may our hearts have peace and be filled with light and freedom. And may all beings everywhere have peace and filled with light and freedom. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me today. So for the time being, that is it for the live streaming classes until next time. But I want to make sure everybody knows that starting next Wednesday, July 8th, I will be at Brattle Farm, which is 600 William Street. And you have to go to the Berkshire Yoga Dance Fitness website to register. And the class is limited to 9 people. Okay, so you can see all the details there. I really appreciate your presence and keep practicing. Bye, you guys.